Hello.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mr. Seth.
So I guess Chelsea's having the baby.
I guess so.
So yeah, well, I guess we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I guess we still don't know if she's keeping it or what, but maybe we'll get to have a fun labor scene on South of Nowhere. Those are always a kick.
Yeah, but I have an equally important question as to whether or not Chelsea should keep her baby, which is, are you for Ashton or Aidley? Because I
Wait,
say Aidley, and
Ashton.
and and I got smacked down by some people on the message boards who said, no, 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 this decision has been made months ago, and it's Ashton. But I don't like Ashton. I think that's dumb.
Ashton,
I don't think
I
it's dumb.
think I would like better on the screen than when spoken because when it's spoken, I keep thinking Ashton.
Oh, oh, oh,
But
oh. The argument they made against Aidley is they said it sounded like someone yodeling. Yoda Aidley, who,
they have a point. I defer to the wisdom of the public on this one.
fine.
But what's up with that? I mean, I guess the truth is that Ashley said at the beginning she doesn't like labels. We don't know what her deal is and whether she still likes guys or not. And I'm starting to feel concerned. I'm a little scared.
Yeah, but that was an old video.
Yeah, but it's all the time they've been spending together and all the buddy buddy and like Aiden in a second would go for it. So
I don't know. I
all it's gonna take is like Ashley getting one little like need to manipulate into her system, and like she knows she can play that card and hurt a bunch of people. And
Well, when you're at the point in your relationship where you have to give your partner a special coupon to guarantee one night together, things are getting, things are not going in the right direction. But I don't know. I have to say, and I'm saying this to the one or two or three guys that are actually listening to this right now. Do as Aiden does, and I by that I mean the fact I'm talking about the scene when he's at Ashley's house and he's there, and Kyla's there, and Ashley's there, and Spencer's there, and it's him, and he's just
he
like,
is in the cat seat,
that's the
man.
way you do it, and I'm not saying that you're then like, haha, I'm not like rubbing my hands together and I'm just saying, the
That was a disturbing.
you you when you got to get in the situation where you're friends with all the girls, and that's I
All the
the
hot
best
girls.
situation to be in.
Oh, Aiden. Did you see the Jay Hogarth webisode?
I did. He had a nice suit on. I like that suit.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was my favorite one so far.
A Day in the Life of Jay Hogarth. It's what goes on when everyone else is at school.
Jay's secret life. Yeah, and it's got to be bad because Jay's so, whatever Jay's doing in secret must be crazy.
Well, we're gonna call Mike Lobel today,
Awesome.
Mr. Jay Hogarth himself, who all sources say is nothing at all like Jay. I don't
Yeah,
know if he's like
yeah.
the secret life of Jay either, but we can ask him that.
I like talked to him for 1 second at the Ultimate Degrassi party, but not enough that he would remember me. And I didn't know at the time that I loved him, and now I do. And I'm considering just taking a stand on this one and actually telling him, and not talking about telling him, actually doing it.
Yeah, what happened here is that you looked at his MySpace page,
Yeah.
and that was enough to tip you over the edge there.
There was a lot on there to love. The like
No.
the Doctor Strangelove reference I thought
He's in
might
love
hit
with
your
Zoe
goat.
Deschanel, which right
Mm-hmm.
there, his heroes are Albert Einstein and Steve McQueen, for God's sakes.
Oh my god.
Uh, well, let's call him and see
Let's.
what's up
And I'm
with
gonna
Mike
do it.
Lobel.
I'm totally gonna do
All
it.
right, I'm gonna make sure you do it.
Wait, I might not do it.
Hello?
Hi, Mike. It's Seth and Mary from the end.
Hi,
How
Mike.
are you? Hi.
We're awesome. How are you?
I'm great.
What are you up to
Cool.
today? You're not shooting at Degrassi or what?
Not shooting, actually. I just got back on a red-eye flight from Los Angeles. I was out there taking some meetings.
Taking some meetings.
Yeah.
How did those go?
Yeah, they went great. They were terrific. Yeah, just some management meetings and stuff like that, and hopped on a plane. I haven't had very much sleep, I'll tell you that, but no, it was fun. It was good.
Awesome.
Mary has been looking at your MySpace page, and I think she has something to tell you.
I know you have a girlfriend, but I love you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. We first of all, the Zooey Deschanel thing, and then followed up by, I don't even watch tech TV, but the fact that you watch tech TV makes me happy.
Yeah, love it.
And that you're into what's her name that I've already forgotten.
Olivia someone.
Olivia Munn? Oh man, she's the best. Can we make it happen? Somehow.
I was a little disappointed to see that Zooey Deschanel got booted off the list for.
Oh no! Yeah, well, there can only be one, and trust me, it'll change in a month.
Yeah, I'm just now exiting a brief period of Zooey Deschanel obsession. That's just now cooling off.
Yeah.
Now wait, so this is an agreement you have with your girlfriend where it's like it's your get out of jail free card for your your one celebrity crush thing, right?
Yeah.
So do you keep this written down somewhere so that you can't like change your mind at the last minute, like meet somebody at a party and be like, no, this person?
No, we don't have it written down. We spoke about it, and the thing about it is that I feel like it's a little bit unfair for her because she's a dancer and she doesn't really come in contact with these people, and I'm just like using whatever status I can to meet these love affairs of mine. But so it could totally be just beneficial to me, but no, she loves it. She's got this Ryan Felipe thing. She's got this.
He's single now,
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to tell her that.
I'm sure she knows.
Yeah, so we have this little pact that if we meet our celebrity crush, then we're allowed to go on a date with them.
Just a date.
Yeah, just a date.
Yeah, just a date. Nothing, nothing more.
That's actually good that you said that, because I never actually considered the ramifications of doing this, the one thing. That's what my friends might call it, is the one. Who is your one?
Yeah.
But when you're actually a celebrity, it takes on a whole new meaning. So it's interesting that the rules have been bent a little, that it's now just a date.
Yeah, it's true. But you know what? It's weird because you hear celebrities discussing their crushes and their sort of, people that they admire in Hollywood, and very often it's the people that they're working next to, and they can't get over the fact that they're going to set with these people that they've admired their whole lives, and it's kind of this weird thing that even in the minds of the celebrities, they have that sort of star-like wonderment to these people.
So wait, speaking of that, when you started on Degrassi, did you ever see Degrassi Junior High before that?
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually I enjoyed watching the original Degrassi, and I got to say I was a big fan of it, and I knew all the old cast, and they were my idols in a sense, and so you can imagine then when I read for the role and got the part and started working with these people that I admired so greatly from the show. It was really weird. It actually took me like months before I had the courage to go up to like Stephen Brogren and be like, "Hi, Snake. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm on the show, by the way. If you've noticed me around." Because I was really nervous to meet these people, and now we hang out, and it's cool. And sometimes I still look at them, and just my mind plays a weird trick on me, and I go, "Wow."
Who was your favorite on the old show?
Well, I gotta say that I like the comedy that Snake had in the show. So I gotta say he was this tall, awkward kid. I liked him the best.
And now when I heard that. I think we just lost Mary.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get her back. Sorry about that.
Where did you go?
Hold on. Her cat probably pressed the receiver switch.
No.
Hey, Mary, are
Sorry.
you back? There we go.
I got
All right.
dropped. Yeah.
Your cat pressed the button?
Yeah, totally. Hopping all over the place.
So anyway, I heard that you actually originally auditioned for the part of Dylan. Is that true?
I did.
So I want to know what your Dylan was like.
Well, it was good, I think. I don't know. That's a weird thing that happens sometimes because Dylan obviously is pretty damn opposite to Jay, and so to read for Dylan and then be called back in to play, I was kind of like, did I do this wrong or something? Did I play it wrong? But very often it just comes down to look and sort of vibe. Like there's a vibe that the casting directors and producers look at, and it worked out. And you know what? All the better, because I love playing Jay, so I would not trade it any day.
Really, you love being the ass?
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to get away with that for a living?
That's true, because you can do all the things you wouldn't normally do in real life.
Exactly.
And actually, you just lost Mary again. Let me try this once more and see if she joins back in this time. Hey,
Hi.
you're back?
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike just...
What's going on over there?
Yeah,
I'm sitting perfectly still. I don't know.
Mike just mentioned that he loves to play Jay because it means he can be an ass for a living.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Well,
Try to
that's
get that
not
out of your system.
completely. I mean, it is fun. It is very fun in my storylines. There's a lot of trouble surrounding me, and I like that. I like getting in that trouble on the show. But for me also, it's kind of proof that, hey, I'm an actor and I'm playing this bad dude on television, but that's not really indicative of who I am in real life. So that kind of, to me, is sort of like an achievement.
So wait, are you in real life more like Mikey Poppins of the webisode?
Yeah, Jay Poppins. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could be sometimes. No, I love kids. Hey, I love kids. Never babysat, though, before, but I have a little brother, so that kind of counts. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just wouldn't consider myself, I would never do some of the things that we read and, the read-throughs. We sit down and we read this stuff, and we don't know what's coming to us until we're actually sitting there reading it. And some of it is just so shocking. It's like, whoa, I get to give Emma gonorrhea. Okay, that's crazy. So it can be, it's fun, It's something that's different than my everyday, life. And
I asked Deanna this question, so I'm going to ask it to you too. Do people come up to you on the street and just be like, "I hate you"?
Yes.
But they don't know you're an actor.
Yeah, it's weird. No, they do, and it's all in good fun, and they're starting to warm up to the bad guy with a heart of gold kind of concept that we brought to the character, and so they're starting to see that Jay's got some aspect to him that is good, and people can kind of identify with maybe why he does the things that he does, and he's just a human being kind of thing. So, the audience is really kind of, they really know what's going on. They really understand that. So I don't get anybody really like, "I hate you. I want to, take you out." But they do come up to me and kind of jokingly, "I hate you and I love to hate you,"
Right. So
I used to kind of worry for the girls on the message boards, like before Jay had really displayed his redeeming qualities, who would be like, "Jay's so hot. I love Jay." I was like, careful now.
Yeah, I've seen a few things where I've actually been a little bit shocked and by people actually who admire those qualities about Jay that are bad.
Right.
But again, I think that's kind of, like a teenage kind of phase as well that my character is going through. So it makes perfect sense.
Now you're a musician, right?
Yes.
So what I need to know is, when are we going to have the Degrassi supergroup? Because we got you.
Okay, well, here's the story on that. I actually tried to form one with the Epstein, and it didn't work. We did one song. But it was really funny, and we called ourselves the Grassies. So that eventually, when it hits the hip-hop community, it could be sort of like misconstrued as like Degrassi's.
Right,
that kind of thing going on. So yeah, we had it all figured out. But you know what? Maybe in the future. A lot of us are musicians. Aubrey is a musician.
Right.
Shane's a drummer.
Right.
most of us play instruments, and Epstein is a guitar player.
Cassie and Andrea both sing.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your specialty?
Well, I actually went to a special arts high school and majored in music, but I majored specifically in percussion.
Mm-hmm.
So drums, I studied drums for about 13 years, but along with the musical training, I had to learn some basic piano, and of course everybody knows how to play the guitar, so I know how to play the guitar. And yeah, just anything I can get my hands on. I love weird instruments. You may there's some message board stuff saying that released that I play the ukulele. That's true.
Really?
I love the ukulele. Yeah.
But are you still into percussion, or have you moved on away from that stuff?
I'm still into percussion, and if you listen to my music, it really sort of has a very strong percussive element to it. You could tell that a drummer wrote it.
Where can one go to listen to this music of yours?
Well, currently, actually, I'm doing a song at the moment. I had it up on my MySpace for a long time, and I'm actually remixing it just because I've come a ways. And this song is actually going to be on the Canadian Degrassi website, degrassi.tv. And that's going to be there's going to be a bit of it at the end of a podcast that I do on there with Daniel Clark. So that's probably the first place, but I'm aiming towards an album release. Right now things are a little bit crazy in terms of acting, and that's been on the back burner for a while. But I've always intended on releasing a full album, and hopefully within the next year I'll have something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All you guys, man, it's like every one of you is not content with just being an extremely successful television actor.
Well, you know what, though? It's like you gotta, I guess we're all artists, and we gotta express ourselves. Otherwise, we get bored.
Right. All right. Mary, are you still there, or did you get cut off again?
I am still here. I'm afraid of getting cut off again, so I'm gonna stay shut up.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Take care. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so that went well.
Never again am I confessing my love to someone that doesn't really know me and might think I'm psycho. I don't think that went well.
Might. I thought it was fine. He just shook it right off. No,
I think he shook it. I think he got shivers and was scared of me. And it's also there's just the littlest bit of delay because of the computer phone we use, and that delay lasted an hour. I was just
you
seeing
could
the
see the I
face.
love you shooting through the internet, the tubes onto the truck that's the internet, and driving
hoping desperately to take it back and realizing it was out there. Yeah. Why couldn't my phone have disconnected then?
That's right. You should have heard what he said to me when you were off.
I don't want to know.
He was like, dude, did she say that to all the guys we talked to? And I was like, no, man, I've never heard that before. I don't know what's up with that.
You're special. Special.
Because he was like, she's kind of freaking me out here. All right. Well, Mary, I will talk to you next week.
Have a great weekend.
You'll have this week to think about what you've done.
Yes, exactly.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.